My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube station. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. I've been doing this really for 50 years. This is the home, by the way, of the 5-minute video. This video today may be 3 minutes. I love to give you the information you need from an IRS insider perspective, and we're available for representation. I have a whole team of former IRS agents, from a simple IRS notice or letter going to appeals, going to tax court. You got a criminal tax problem. We have people, in fact, that can go ahead and help you. Today, not going to be very long, but I just want to go ahead and tell you, what do you do if you think you're under a criminal tax a tax charge, or they maybe have read you your Miranda rights, or you think something is going on. What really is your next step? I should tell you, being in this business a long time, it's kind of a serious matter, but you need representation really immediately. So if you think you're going under a criminal tax investigation and you really don't know what to do or who to turn, let me just give you a couple tips that you need to know about. The first thing you want to do is get a tax attorney, a good tax attorney, because IRS has one goal in mind, and that's to put you in jail or prison. No doubt about it. Whether IRS collects the money or not, criminal investigation, they care, but they only care one thing: to get you in a suit behind bars. That's in fact what their job is. You always want to look at the experience level of the person, the attorney, how many cases they've worked. It's always an advantage to get a former IRS criminal investigator on your side, because they really know what the next move is. We're very fortunate in our firm. We have Robert Norlander, who works with us and our team. He's a former criminal investigator of 20 years and kind of knows what's going on. A lot of attorneys and people hire him to find out what the next steps are and who the target will be. Immediately, if someone were to come out, the first thing you do is plead the fifth. Immediately, not drink a fifth. You go ahead and you plead the fifth. You ever come out. Don't ever talk about your case to anybody. Nobody in your family, not your accountant, anyone. The only person that you speak to is to a criminal tax attorney, because you have privilege. If you speak to anybody other than that, they can be deposed, and IRS can find out, in fact, what you said. Don't destroy any documents. Destroying any documents look like you're guilty. So keep the documents you have. Make sure they're preserved. I'm sure your criminal tax attorney is going to go ahead and need them. You're going to usually need a forensic accountant, usually somebody who knows something about criminal tax. Robert Norlander with our firm certainly does, and you may want to know how long it takes to work these cases. It's approximately 2 years. Now, just because they come out or they read you your Miranda rights, that doesn't mean you're guilty or you're going to jail. It's going to be a start of a process for you. So you don't need to be over worried, but you need to be concerned. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me or my firm. If this information was good, give me a subscription. You'll find my information in the contact or description section below. Thank you very much for listening.